The music world erupted in collective disbelief and pure exhilaration when an unexpected collaboration took over one of the most prestigious stages on the planet. The 68th Grammy Awards 2026 became an instant cultural milestone as Rosé and Bruno Mars delivered a performance so electric, so emotionally charged, and so flawlessly executed that it immediately dominated global headlines, social media timelines, and fan conversations across continents. Long before the final note faded, it was already clear that this was not just another Grammy stage. It was a moment destined to be remembered for decades. From the second the lights dimmed, the atmosphere inside the venue shifted. There was a palpable tension in the air, the kind that only appears when something extraordinary is about to happen. The opening instrumentals of APT echoed through the hall, subtle at first, then swelling into a rich, immersive soundscape. The audience, a sea of industry legends, rising stars, and global tastemakers, leaned forward almost instinctively. Phones were lowered, conversations stopped. All attention converged on the stage. What unfolded next was nothing short of spectacular. The performance blended raw musicality with cinematic staging, creating a visual and emotional narrative that transcended language, genre, and cultural boundaries. APT, already a song praised for its layered meaning and haunting melody, transformed into a living, breathing experience under the Grammy spotlight. The arrangement was reimagined for the live stage, incorporating soulful guitar riffs, restrained yet powerful percussion, and moments of near silence that heightened every emotional beat. Rosé's presence was magnetic. Her vocals carried a fragile intensity, effortlessly shifting between soft vulnerability and soaring strength. Every line felt personal, as if she were telling a story directly to each listener in the room. There was no excess, no unnecessary theatrics. Her delivery relied on emotion, control, and authenticity, reminding the world why she is regarded as one of the most expressive voices of her generation. Bruno Mars, known for his mastery of live performance, brought a contrasting yet perfectly complementary energy. His musicianship anchored the stage, blending classic soul influences with modern finesse. The guitar work was sharp and expressive, adding texture and warmth to the performance while never overpowering the vocals. His stage presence was confident yet restrained, allowing the song itself to take center stage. Together, they created a rare kind of harmony, one that felt organic rather than manufactured. This was not a collaboration built on hype alone. It felt earned, thoughtful, and deeply musical. Their chemistry unfolded naturally, communicated through subtle glances, shared timing, and a mutual respect that resonated far beyond the stage. Visually, the performance was striking in its simplicity. The lighting design played a crucial role, shifting from deep shadows to soft glows that mirrored the emotional progression of the song. There were no elaborate set changes or overwhelming visual effects. Instead, the focus remained on the music and the performers, proving that sometimes restraint can be more powerful than excess. As the final chorus approached, the arrangement stripped itself down even further. The audience could hear every breath, every nuance, every emotional inflection. When the last note rang out, there was a brief moment of stunned silence, followed by an eruption of applause that seemed to shake the venue itself. The standing ovation was immediate and unanimous. Within minutes, the performance ignited a global reaction. Social media platforms were flooded with clips, reactions, and emotional responses from fans and fellow artists alike. Hashtags related to the performance trended worldwide, with fans calling it iconic, historic, and one of the greatest Grammy moments of all time. Music critics echoed the sentiment, praising the performance for its emotional depth, artistic integrity, and flawless execution. Many industry insiders noted that the performance symbolized something larger than just a successful collaboration. It represented the continued evolution of global music, where boundaries between genres, cultures, and markets are increasingly irrelevant. The union of a global pop icon and a genre-defying superstar on one of music's biggest stages highlighted how interconnected the industry has become. The significance of the moment was also felt deeply by fans of K-pop, who saw the performance as another powerful step in the genre's ongoing global influence. Rosé's presence on the Grammy stage was not just a personal achievement, but a reflection of how far K-pop has come in earning recognition and respect within the Western-dominated music industry. The performance was celebrated as a moment of pride, validation, and inspiration. Meanwhile, fans of Bruno Mars praised his ability to seamlessly adapt and elevate any collaboration. His respect for the song, his collaborator, and the moment itself reinforced his reputation as one of the most versatile and emotionally intelligent performers of his era. Rather than dominating the stage, he shared it, creating space for a genuine musical dialogue. Music analysts were quick to point out how APT benefited from the live reinterpretation. The Grammy version added new emotional layers, turning a beloved track into something even more profound. Many fans expressed hopes that an official live version would be released, eager to relive the magic again and again. Beyond the music, the performance sparked discussions about artistry in an era often driven by algorithms and virality. In a night filled with spectacle, high-energy numbers, and viral moments, this performance stood out by doing the opposite. It slowed things down. It asked the audience to listen, to feel, and to be present. In doing so, it reminded everyone why live music still matters. As the Grammy Awards continued, the buzz surrounding the performance never faded. Backstage interviews, press coverage, and industry conversations all circled back to the same topic. Many attendees described the moment as the emotional peak of the night, regardless of who would eventually take home the biggest awards. In the days following the ceremony, the impact only grew stronger. Streaming numbers surged. Searches related to the performance spiked globally. Fans created analysis videos, vocal breakdowns, and emotional reaction compilations. The performance became a reference point, a standard against which future collaborations would inevitably be measured. What made the moment truly unforgettable was its authenticity. There was no sense of obligation or trend chasing. It felt like two artists meeting at the perfect intersection of timing, artistry, and mutual respect. The Grammy stage simply provided the platform for something that felt inevitable in retrospect. The 68th Grammy Awards 2026 will be remembered for many reasons, but this performance will remain at its heart. It was a reminder that music at its best transcends language, nationality, and expectation. It connects people through shared emotion and honest expression. Long after the lights dimmed and the stage was cleared, the echoes of that performance continued to resonate. In living rooms, on headphones, across screens and borders, people replayed the moment, trying to capture the feeling it gave them the first time. Few performances achieve that kind of immortality. In a world saturated with content, moments like this are rare. And when they happen, they don't just entertain, they leave a mark. The night Rosé and Bruno Mars brought APT to life on the Grammy stage was one of those moments, a true testament to the power of music when it is performed with heart, purpose, and undeniable chemistry.